woke up angry today. Like, who hurt them? And yes, all of these games are playable on Android and iOS, some offline, some online, meaning no excuses. Your adventure starts now. All right, hero, ready? Let's jump into number 8. Starting at number 8, we have Skeletal Avenger, developed by 10 Tons Ltd. And yes, you play as a skeleton, because apparently, even after death, we still have responsibilities. Wow, life is unfair. Even after game over, can't even rest in peace properly. This roguelite action RPG delivers fast-paced hack-and-slash combat inside procedurally generated dungeons, which basically means the game keeps changing the map, so you can't even memorize your mistakes. The game makes sure you suffer in new and creative ways every time. The story follows a fallen warrior, betrayed, defeated, and resurrected as a skeleton, now seeking revenge. But wait, it gets better. He literally throws his own skull as a weapon. Yes, his own head. Imagine being so angry, you weaponize your face. Honestly, that's dedication. Gameplay focuses on exploring dangerous dungeons, upgrading abilities, collecting loot, and experimenting with different builds, because sometimes the best strategy is trial and error. At number 7, Polygon Fantasy, Action RPG. Developed by Alda Games, this title brings classic Diablo-style hack-and-slash action, wrapped in stylish low-poly graphics that somehow look simple, but still feel satisfying. The story throws you into a dark fantasy world, completely overrun by demons, monsters, and creatures that definitely skipped anger management class. And of course, humanity is in danger. Again. Seriously, humans in games can't even survive 5 minutes without calling a hero. Combat feels smooth and fast, with multiple heroes to unlock, each coming with unique abilities, powerful skill trees, and flashy attacks that make you feel way cooler than you actually are. Expect plenty of dungeon crawling, intense boss battles, satisfying loot grinding, and tons of gear upgrades that slowly turn your character into an absolute monster. Game type: hack-and-slash RPG. Mode: offline. Perfect for players who love simple visuals but deep progression systems. Because yes, graphics aren't everything. Unless we're talking about food photos, then suddenly everyone becomes a professional critic. Number 6, Soul Huntress, developed by Panthera Global. The story takes place in the mysterious kingdom of Bryn, a land where shape-shifting creatures called Shapers secretly replace humans and steal their memories. Yes, identity theft, but make it fantasy. Friends, family, even the random villager who keeps saying, "Hello, traveler," anyone could be a Shaper. You play as a soul hunter, an elite warrior with a dangerous job of uncovering the truth, tracking the Shapers, and stopping the terrifying Alpha Shaper before the entire kingdom completely falls apart. No pressure, just saving the world and all that. The gameplay focuses on exploring dark dungeons, upgrading powerful skills, planning combat strategies, and collecting epic gear to make your character stronger and more stylish. Because saving the world is important, but looking cool while doing. Halfway at number 5, Delivery from the Pain, Premium. Developed by DigiPotato Studio, this game mixes survival mechanics with top-down exploration in a way that makes you say, okay, why is everything trying to kill me? The story takes place in a post-apocalyptic world completely destroyed by a zombie virus outbreak. Society collapsed, resources are scarce, and yes, apparently deodorant also went extinct. You play as a survivor trying to uncover the truth behind the infection while searching for food, crafting weapons, building shelter, and trying very hard not to become the daily special on the zombie menu. Gameplay includes stealth, exploration, crafting, dialogue choices, and base survival mechanics that will constantly make you question your life decisions, like why opening one door suddenly attracts 5 zombies. Game type: survival RPG. Mode: offline. Because nothing says relaxing gaming time like scavenging for canned food while zombies are scavenging for you. Number 4, Undead Horde 2, Necropolis, developed by 1010s Ltd. Finally, a game where being the villain is not only allowed, it's basically your full-time job. You play as a super powerful necromancer, raising fallen enemies and turning them into your loyal undead army. Yep, job recruitment is very easy here. No interviews, no CV, just boom. Welcome to the Skeleton Squad. The story focuses on reclaiming lost lands, rebuilding the mighty Necropolis, and proving that sometimes the bad guy just has better leadership skills. Gameplay mixes fast-paced hack-and-slash combat with light strategy elements, meaning you don't just fight alone, you bring the whole spooky squad with you. Command hordes of skeletons, ghosts, and creepy creatures, and watch enemies panic like someone who forgot to save their game progress. Game type? Action RPG strategy. Mode? Offline. Because honestly, controlling an army of undead is still easier than controlling the group chat, especially when nobody replies, but everyone reads. Top 3, Powerlust, developed by indie developer Bart Momser. This game is basically a love letter to classic Diablo-style RPG fans. Dark dungeons, dangerous monsters, suspicious traps, and of course, loot everywhere. The story focuses on exploring mysterious dungeons packed with enemies just waiting to ruin your day. How sweet of them. But the real highlight here is freedom. No boring fixed class system, nope. You can create any build you want. Maid with a sword? Sure. Archer necromancer? Why not? Tank wizard? Okay, now you're just flexing. Yes, total chaos is allowed here. Gameplay features procedural dungeons, so every run feels fresh. Skill-based combat, so button mashing won't save you. And deep character customization that will keep theory crafters awake at 3 a.m. Game type, hardcore action RPG. Mode, offline with optional online features. Warning, you may spend more time testing crazy builds than actually finishing the game. Good luck, you're gonna need it. Number 2, Lara Croft, Guardian of Light, developed by Crystal Dynamics and published by Square Enix. Yes, Lara Croft, the woman who raids tombs, solves ancient puzzles, fights dangerous monsters, and somehow still has perfect hair. Meanwhile, I wake up late and already lose the first battle of the day, Monday. In this adventure, Lara is searching for a powerful ancient artifact known as the Mirror of Smoke. But of course, nothing is ever simple, because accidentally, she releases an evil entity named Zoeltl. And now, guess who has to fix the problem? Yep, overtime again. The gameplay combines puzzle solving, exploration, and fast-paced combat, all presented in a stylish isometric camera view. You'll jump across traps, push objects to unlock secrets, and fight waves of enemies that really don't like visitors. Even better, the game supports co-op mode, meaning you can play with a friend. Perfect for teamwork, or blaming your friend when the puzzle goes wrong. Game type, action-adventure puzzle. Mode, offline and online co-op. Perfect for players who enjoy adventure, strategy, and friendships that almost survive puzzle frustration. And finally, taking the #1 spot, Dandy Ace, developed by Mad Mimic. This game proves one important thing. Even when trapped inside a magical mirror, you still need to look fabulous. The story follows Dandy Ace, a legendary magician who becomes trapped inside a cursed mirror by his rival, the green-eyed illusionist. Yes, imagine being kidnapped, but by someone with fashion sense. Slightly better situation, maybe. To escape, Dandy must fight through a constantly changing palace filled with strange creatures, magical traps, and dangerous bosses, all while maintaining perfect style, obviously. Because saving the world is important, but looking good while doing it, even more important. Gameplay focuses on fast-paced hack-and-slash combat using magical cards as abilities. Each card represents a spell, and players can combine cards to create powerful skill combos. Fire cards, teleport cards, explosive cards. Basically Uno, but violent. The palace layout changes every time you play, meaning each run feels fresh, challenging, and sometimes slightly unfair, but we forgive the game because it looks amazing. And that's the list. So which top-down isometric game is your favorite? Did your favorite make the list? Or did it mysteriously disappear, just like my motivation on Monday morning? Seriously, Monday hits and suddenly even the pause button feels like too much effort. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the bell so you never miss the next awesome game recommendation. Because, let's be honest, your backlog isn't big enough yet, right? Yeah, keep telling yourself just one more game. We both know that's a lie. Thanks for watching, you're amazing, and I'll see you in the next video. Parketcast. Until then, happy gaming, and good luck explaining to your sleep schedule why you stayed up again. Cricket the cast.